That is one cool sounding chord. Like that. You know what it is? It's really just a power chord. When we call something a power chord, it is a chord that has only 2 notes in it, but I'm hitting 6. It's just E's and B's in this case. It's an E5 chord, which you usually hear played in more rock and rolly stuff. But this is, of course, Gordon Lightfoot's tune, Sundown. This is a song that has one of the simplest chord changes. Well, in principle, simple. It's a little tricky on how to finger it. That's mostly what I want to talk about today. But great tune of Gordon's, catchy and nice simple strumming in it, and just this really rich, open-sounding chord, this E5. Now what's happening, the way I'm playing this, and there are a few different ways you could finger it, especially depending on size and shapes of your hands and all that kind of stuff. But the main thing is, we're only changing one note from our normal E chord. In a normal E chord, we've got the 6th string open, 5th string at the 2nd fret, 4th string at the 2nd fret, 3rd string at the 1st fret, and then the 2nd and 1st strings open. The note on the 3rd string is the G sharp. That's the 3rd of the chord, and that's what makes it an E major chord. If you change that G sharp to G, you have E minor. Well, if we get rid of the 3rd completely, either by just killing it, right here I'm just lightly touching it with my finger. That would be one of the easy ways to make this happen. But even better, if we could turn that note from G sharp, the 3rd, into B, the 5th, by getting up to the 4th fret of that string, we'd be able to hit all 6 strings and have a great sound. So the way I like to have people learn to play this chord is by making what we call a hinge bar, where I'm using the tip, or the top part of my index finger to press down on the 5th, 4th, and 3rd strings, but not touching the 2nd string. And then adding your 4th finger at the 4th fret of the 3rd string. So you actually have 2 B's in a row. And this E chord just has this big, full, rich sound because of that. That makes the change to the B7 sus4, which is coming up, really, really simple. All you have to do is move your 4th finger from the 3rd string to the 4th string. And that gets us the sound that we're looking for in this chord that has B, F sharp, A, B, and E. Now, there are some other possible names for this chord, but that's what we're going with right now. B7, sus4. Oh no, we can't do that, because it has the F sharp in there. Never mind. Add 11. So, or even B11 with E in the bass. Lots of different names for that chord. But we go from our E5 to our modified B7 chord here, and then just keep strumming through it. The rest of the chords are just E, A, and D. But I have a whole bunch of lessons over at Totally Guitars, a little more focused than this one, and a lot more detail. This is a song that really doesn't require a lot of detail. You just play those couple of chords and you strum through them. But if you'd like to see other lessons on Gordon Lightfoot songs, or folks like them, America, Neil Young, Beatles, Eagles, that kind of stuff, come check us out at TotallyGuitars.com. There is a place where you could actually put in where you could recommend a lesson and vote for other ones that people have already put up, and that's a lot of times what we look at to see what songs we're going to be putting up soon. There are hundreds and hundreds of lessons there now on mostly classic rock songs, but a lot of current stuff. So we have some of that kind of stuff in there too. Actually a lot of really cool contemporary songs too, because there's some really great acoustic guitar playing that's been happening lately in the last 20 years. So, but come check us out at Totally Guitars. There's a forum, there's a community that you can just join and hang in with and chat with people, make friends, upload videos that we can all take a look at and comment on. The Target Student Review channel, right around here at YouTube someplace. All of that stuff is things you can check out. So I hope to see you over at TotallyGuitars.com sometime soon.